In this video, I will explain you in English language that how to read a vowel when it comes at the end of a word. Now usually when we see a vowel in a word, we either read with its short sound or with its long sound. Short sound like a, e, o, and long sound like a, e, I, o, u. But now let's learn how to read a vowel when it comes at the end of a word. Now let's start with letter A first. If you see letter A at the end of a word, you will not read with its short sound, you will not read with its long sound. You will not read it as a or a. You will read this as a. You will not write like this. If it's written a letter at the end of a word, you will read it as a. Now let's read few examples. Now I want you to pay attention on the sound of last letter A. This word is yoga, sofa, idea, visa, comma, pasta, media, zebra, India, Canada, America, Australia. Can you make out the last ending A? The ending A is giving you a sound. Next, diploma, formula, vanilla, camera, cinema, umbrella, bacteria, area. Now in all these words we have letter A at the end and it's giving you a sound. Now look at these two words. This word is P and this word is T. Now if I put S here, this becomes peas, right? But we are not reading this word as Pia and Tia. No. Why? Because this is a team. EA, in maximum words, it gives you E sound and we have already done this sound. So this is P-E, peas, peas, and this word is T-E, T. So what you have to remember is that this is a team and you have to respect the team and you have to read it like this only, peas and T. Otherwise, whenever you see letter A at the end, you have to read it as A. Now let's talk about letter O. If letter O comes at the end of a word, we read it as O with its long sound. O. Now let's read the words. Ego, ago, radio, auto. Now I want you to pay attention on the ending O sound. This is hero, audio, solo, mango. So the single O at the end gives you O sound, long O sound. Potato, metro, hello, also, photo, video, volcano, buffalo, go, no, so, piano. Now look at these two words. These two words are exceptions. In both the words we have letter O at the end, but we are not reading this word as to or do. This word is to and this word is do. So these are the only two exceptions. Otherwise, whenever you see letter O at the end of any word, you have to read with its name O. Now let's talk about letter E at the end. If there is single E at the end, then sometime it goes silent, sometime we have to read the name of the letter. I'll repeat again. Suppose if there is single E at the end, then sometimes it is silent, we don't read the sound, and sometimes we have to read the long sound, means the name of that letter E. And when it happens, so for that, suppose in any word there is single E at the end and there is no other vowel in it. There is no more vowel in it. There is just a consonant and after a consonant there is a vowel, that is single E, only single E. Then we have to read the name of that single E. Let's understand with couple of examples. Like look at this word. Here we have single E at the end and there is only one consonant here. So in this word we are reading this letter E with its name. This word is her, E, he. Next word. In this word again we have single E at the end and there is only one consonant before it. So this is one consonant sound. Sh, E, she. In next word also single E at the end, and in this word we don't have any other vowel, just a consonant and ending with letter E, so we have to read the name. So this goes e, me, we, be. And look at this word. This word is a very interesting word. We read this word in two ways. Sometimes we pronounce this word as the, and sometimes we pronounce this word as the. Well, this is another topic and I'll surely cover this topic, when to read THE as the or the, in other video. But right now I'm just explaining you that in case if there is THE anywhere, so sometimes we have to read THE as the in a sentence. Okay, now let's understand how and when the letter E at the end goes silent. Why don't we read the sound of the ending E? So the rule is that in any word, if there is single E at the end and there is at least one more vowel in it, at least one more vowel. There can be more than one vowel, but we need at least one vowel in a word, and the word should end with single E. Then the last E is silent. We don't read the sound of the last E. Look at the examples. Look at this word. In this word we have single E at the end. Yes. Do we have any more vowel? Yes. So the last E is silent. We will read the word from here till here, but will not read the sound of the last E. So this word is cake. Look at this word. This word is store. So we have read the word only till here. We did not read the sound of the last E. Why? Because in this word we have single E at the end and this word has at least one more vowel in it. So this word is store. Store. We are not reading the last E. Next word is, now this word is please. Again, we are reading this word till this S letter, though the S is giving you Z sound, but we are reading only till here. We are not reading the ending E sound. So this word is please. The last E is silent. Next is horse. The last E is silent. The rule is same in all the words, that whether there are more one vowel in a word or more than one vowels in a word. If there is single E at the end and there is at least one more vowel in the word, then the last E we do not read. It is silent. So this word is dance. We are not reading the last E. Give. Last E is silent. Invite. Last E is silent. Nurse. Volume. Last E silent. College. Last E silent. I am not telling you why are we writing the single E at the end. That's a different topic basically. So I'm just telling you why we don't read the last single E. This word is choose. Climate. See, we finished reading this word till here. Climate. Next is passage, bridge, handle, sample, minute, supreme, signature, disturbance. Though letter C is giving you S sound here. Why? Because there is E after it. But we are not reading the ending E sound. Okay, it is silent, 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 silent. The last E is silent. Now mind it that as I have said, I have mentioned that if there is single E at the end, in case if there is double E, at the end, then should we read that or not? Yes, we definitely have to read it. Why? Because this is a team. E. Look at this word. This word is free. This word is tree. This word is agree. So we are reading the last double E. It will give you the sound because this is a team, E, and we have to respect the team. But the last single E, I have talked about the single E. Sometimes we have to read the name of the E, which is E, and sometimes, or I should say maximum times the last E is silent, and we have understood why it is silent. Now let's talk about the ending I. No word in English language ends with letter I except 2-3 exceptions. So letter I never comes at the end, but we often hear the I sound at the end. So in so many words, if there is I at the end, just to end a word which has I at the end, we have to write E, and the last E goes silent. Why it goes silent? We have just understood that if there is single E at the end and the word has at least one more vowel in it, so we don't read the last E sound. And in this case, we have to read the sound, the long sound, the name of this letter I. So this goes I. So remember that no word in English language ends with letter I. Just to end the word, we have to write E, and that E is silent. Now look at these examples. According to sounds, we have written correct. Suppose we have to write the word die. This is D and this is I. We have written correct. But according to the rule, this is wrong. This is not die. So just to end the word which has I at the end, we need to put E, and the E is silent, and the word is die. This will give us long sound, die. Now look at this word. The word is tie. So no word ends with letter I. So just to end the word, we need to write E, and it is silent. The word is tie. We have to read the long sound. This word is pie. Again, we have to end, just to end the word, we have to write E at the end, and it will be silent. This is pie. In this word, the word is lie. Again, we have to write an E at the end, and this E is again silent. The word is lie. So remember that no word in English language except 2-3 words, no word ends with letter I. So we need to put an E, single E at the end, just to end the word. Now similar is the case with letter U. In English language, no word ends with letter U except 2-3 examples. The most common example is this, and this is an exception. That's why this is a sight word, right? So no word in English language ends with letter U. Just to end the word, again we have to write single E at the end, and the last E is silent, and this letter U gives you U sound, U. So now look at the other examples, like this word. The word was due, but we have written due. According to sounds, we have written correct, but as per the rules, we have written wrong. So just to end this word, I need to put an E, which will be silent, and the word is due. And this word is value. Again, it is giving me U sound at the end, value, but just to end the word, I need to put E. Now the spellings are correct, and the last E is silent, value. This word is argue. So just to end the word, I need to put E. It is silent, argue. And the next word is rescue. Again, put an E. It will be silent, and the word we have to read till here, rescue, argue, value. Next is Q. Again, put an E at the end, and it will be silent. Q again, and it will be, the last E is silent, Q. Pursue. Put an E, and it will be silent. Don't put this cross when you're writing. I'm just explaining you that we don't have to read the sound. We have to start reading the word from here up till here, and we will not read this. Next is residue. Again, E at the end, it will be silent, residue. We will read the word till here. Pursue, Q. Next is Continue. Again, put an E just to end the word. Avenue, revenue, barbecue. So just put E at the end. It will be silent and the last U will give you long sound U. Continue, avenue, revenue, barbecue. Now, this UE, it doesn't mean that this UE always gives you U sound. Sometimes it gives you OO sound also, OO. And very sorry, there is no logic, no trick when letter U gives you U sound and when it gives you OO sound. So look at couple of more examples. In these examples, you can see UE at the end and the last E is definitely silent and we don't read the U sound here. This is blue. It is giving you O sound. Blue, glue, clue, true, statue, issue, tissue. So in all these words we have UE at the end, but this UE is giving you O sound. O. So how will we get to know when to read the U, like avenue, continue, revenue, barbecue, U, and when to read it like O? So there is no rule, as I said. We have to cram it only by reading again and again. Now let's have a quick revision. If there is A at the end, we read it as A. If there is O at the end, we read it as O. And if there is E at the end, sometimes we read the name of it. When there is no more vowel in a word and there is single E at the end, and maximum words, in maximum words, the last E is silent. Why it is silent? If there is at least one more vowel in a word and there is single E at the end, then the last E is silent. And in English language, no word ends with letter I and U except 2 or 3 exceptions. Just to end the word, we have to write letter E at the end, which is silent, and just to end a word which has U, so we have to write E at the end, which is silent. So we have to end the word which has I at the end with single E. We have to end the word which has U at the end with single E. Now watch this video again and practice how to read a vowel when it comes at the end of a word. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye for now.